morning people, welcome to Friday the 10th of December 2021. Hope you're all well. And first off, I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Helen, whose birthday it is today. Happy birthday, Helen. I hope my birthday card arrived in time. If not, it's on its way. Okay, so right, astrological news for today. Fairly quiet on the astrology front. The moon is still in Pisces, and with UK time, the only aspect it's going to make is a sextile to Uranus. So there could be some upsets or surprises or sudden changes coming in sort of unexpectedly. And advice is just to deal with those as calmly as you can. Okay, could be on the emotional front, with it being the moon that's sextiling. Okay, so let's do some cards for today and see what they have to say for the 10th of December 2021. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? What messages does Spirit have for the collective for the 10th of December 2021? You know, I nearly said January then. Never mind. What do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit for the collective. A bit clumsy. Okay, what do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit for the collective. Beautiful day here, blue skies, sun shining, cold, just watching the birds flying about, doing their stuff. What do we need to know for today? What do we need to do today? What's the messages coming through from Spirit? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have to the sea. Okay, setting sail for new destinations, possibly. And then we have TikTok, time to move on. And here and now. Okay, so the last few days we've had a bit of a theme of things starting to move on. After the stuckness of November, I'm just going to have a look back at yesterday's reading and the day before and see. Just having a look. Yeah, that we're starting to become unstuck from the energies before the new moon solar eclipse. So this is more, it feels like this is more of that sort of getting ready to set sail, timing, and to be here in the present, not stuck in the past and not too far in the future, but in the present, grounding and yeah, just being where you are. Let's see what that says on that thread. Oh, it just says here and now. Okay, so time to set sail. Let's see what the cards have got to say for today. What do you I think these. I always get a few decks out that I'm drawn to before I start the reading, and then when I actually sit down to do the reading, then sort of it gets to the point of clarification of which deck to actually use. I've got the sunshine. I could take my glasses off because I've got the sun shining right in my eyes from the windows across the road. What do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit for the collective. 10th of December 2021. What do we need to know for today? What messages do we have from the collective? What does Spirit want us to know? How can Spirit advise us on the back of the Wisdom of the Oracle cards? What perspective and insight does the tarot have to go in with that? Okay. What do we need to know? Oops. Let me just pop that over there a minute. Popped out. What do we need to know? What messages has Spirit got for the collective? So if I sit back here, then the sun's behind the frame of the window. What do we need to know? Messages from Spirit for the collective for today. So let's see, what have we got? Put my glasses on to get these. Yeah, okay, so at the centre where we are now, we've got the Son of Wands in the east, the Prince of Wands. We're ready and raring to go. Then in the background, there could be a choice to make. We have the Lovers, the Sun, the Five of Wands, the High Priestess, the Star, the Magician. Big energies here today. And then the Father of Cups in the north, the King of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, the Son of Cups in the north, the Prince of Cups. Okay. And then the Six of Cups, happiness. And the Nine of Stones, material gain. Oops, I'm over there. There we go. Okay, so we've got a bit of a story going on there. And the card that fell out was the Five of Stones, material difficulty, which is why I was drawn to the extra ones with the Sun of the Prince of Cups. Okay, so where we are at the moment. Okay, we find ourselves ready to set sail in the new direction. Tick tock, time is money. If we don't do it now, that we'll miss the opportunity. It's like, come on, get moving. That intensity of wanting to take action and rush out the gate. Okay, but in the background, we've got the Lovers, the Moon card, our intuition, our emotions. We're not quite sure yet. We're at a crossroads and we're not sure sort of if it's the right way to go. This backwards and forwards. And then for the Mercury card, the mind, communication, information, the details, we've got the Sun. And it's the sun shining, good luck, good fortune, happiness, childlike innocence, and getting clarity, light in the way. So emotionally we're a bit sort of ooh. Mentally the clarity's coming in. The Venus card, which is values, love, harmony, relationships, money. We have the Five of Wands, conflict. And this could be internal conflict, coming back to the Lovers in two minds. Is it the right thing to do? Is what we do backwards and forwards? Weighing up different perspectives, different opportunities, and then In the sun position, our core vitality and energy and what's consciously right in front of us, we have the High Priestess. And this is sort of carrying on the theme from yesterday, although we didn't have the High Priestess coming in, but connecting to your higher self. Okay, when sort of we want to do something, we feel like time's running out, we're sort of thinking back to things in the past that, oh, the last time I did this, it went terribly wrong. This could happen, this could go wrong in the future, which sort of brings us back to the here and now, to ground ourselves, to be centered in ourselves, to connect up to our higher self. Itchy nose, which normally that means to me that spirit is about. Connecting to our higher selves, inner knowing, also connected to the moon and the lunar energies. The energies are open up and growing. I don't know when we're coming to the first quarter and sort of we come into the light half of the lunar cycle. It'd be about sort of the 10th, or it's the 11th. I've just seen over to my moon diary, and yeah, so sort of we're getting close to that, coming out of the subconscious and going into consciousness. Okay, so connecting in to the subconscious in making that the decisions that we need to make. The Mars card, which is our drive, taking action, our will, creativity, a desire to push forward, and we have the star, and the star is about new opportunities, new hope, start of new journeys and things, very much tying into the Aquarian energies, and the bigger picture of things. So just looking at things not just from a personal perspective, but looking beyond ourselves, into the larger collective. The Jupiter card, what's working for us, Jupiter representing our belief systems, expansion and expansiveness and freedom and justice and things like that. We have the Magician. Okay, the Magician. And the Magician is about sort of how we manifest things in the world, having all the tools. Generally in the Magician card, you've got the four elements. You've got the wand, you've got the sword, you've got the chalice or the cup, and you've got the pentacle or disc or the stone in this deck. So all the elements are in balance, and often the Magician is stood like this, bringing down from the universe and manifesting onto the earth. So, and for me, this is connecting in with the High Priestess, and often the Magician and the High Priestess are sort of the opposite energies, the masculine and the feminine energies of the same type of energy or representation. So yeah, tuning into above and channeling down to earth, to bring through manifestation. What's working against us is we have the King of Cups. Okay, so this is a Saturn position. The limitation and obstacles and time, right timing, necessity, responsibility, things like that. And for me, it's relating back to this conflict, this conflict in our values and relationships and things like that. It's not quite right. It's like that sort of we're being pushed in one perspective to push out, start on this journey. Tick tock, the clock's ticking. If we don't do it now, it'd be too late. Between like this conflict, it could be in a relationship, could be about values, could be about money, We could not be in harmony with ourselves, and we're not emotionally balanced in some way. Okay, and I think that is because the card that fell out was the Five of Stones, Five of Discs, the Five of Pentacles, material difficulties. And what's it saying to me is that we might have concerns about money, how we're going to get the money to do this thing. Will we be supported? Will it work? Will it not work? Okay, and so this, again, it's another number 5. For me, it's tying in with this conflict, this worry about money or finances. Okay, the cards at the bottom of the deck. So first of all, we had the Prince of Cups coming out, or the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups comes in with a gift for us. Okay, and here, because also the Six of Cups, happiness, and the Nine of Stones, material gain, came out. I took these to be messages of support and to be able to trust ourselves, that things were going to work out fine. And I'm just noticing, relating this card to the rest of the reading, at the top here we've got a little star, and there's a bubble or a bauble in there as well, and that is reminding me of these two cards, the High Priestess and the Star. Okay, which about trusting ourselves. But also what I'm getting is making sure our values are right. Are we doing this for the right reason? Okay, just having a quick look round, see if anything else is jumping out at me. So in here, we've got the wands coming down into the chalice, the fire and water, the masculine and feminine, and then we've got the rose on this side. But if you look at the top of there, we've also got the devil, and the devil card in lots of decks is often very similar in respects to the lovers cards. You've got the two figures, the man and the woman. Often in the devil card, they're chained to the devil. And what's just come through is the devil's in the details. So it's about clearing up all this conflict and these difficulties before we can really move on. Once we do that and get clarity over that, get emotionally balanced, then we can move forward in the correct way. So stepping out of a sense of time, doing it now, tick-tock, if I don't do it now, it's going to be running. Come back to the here and now, connect in, channel down, and see what messages come through from your higher self. Just going to do a work you like card, I think, just to see if we can get a bit of clarity on that. What do we need to know as advice for this reading? Okay, what's happening that we need to know of for the 10th of December 2021? Messages from Spirit. Okay, what extra insight can you give us? What do we need to know? Okay, so what's come up is boundaries. Where do you need to establish boundaries? Okay, establishing boundaries first, sort of what, coming back to values and sort of boundaries. Yeah, this is for me, that's not me. Coming from your centre and sort of not being pushed off balance by other people, and It's like sort of setting the firm foundations, being here and now, sort of knowing where you end and where somebody else begins. Then sort of we won't be all over the place at sea. Okay, so it really is coming back, centering, connecting up to your higher self, watching out for the details, okay, which often if we rush out the gates, if we don't look at the details, we just see the big picture. Oh my God, this is amazing, let's do it. This is about knowing the details, okay, and then we can start moving forward. Okay, so that's today's message. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do resonate with these videos, then please like, share and subscribe. Click the wiggly bell for notifications, for personal readings, either for yourself or as presents for friends, family at Christmas. Then you can email me at the email address below. What else? Oh yeah, thinking of doing a little winter solstice morning retreat at sunrise UK time, so about 8:30 in the morning, starting off with a little meditation, doing a reading and then a bit of discussion with whoever wants to join me around the readings. Very casual, turn up in your pyjamas, cup of tea, coffee, whatever, and yeah, a little get together. If you're interested in something like that, then again, either in the comments or in the email below this video to express your interest. Okay, hope you have a wonderful day and hopefully you'll be back tomorrow. Bye.